All right, so we're in here. I'm the stock exchange, of course, and this is Trump and the global economy. Trump and the G for short. This is Trump and the G. Trump says troops in Chicago next. Trump has already sent federal troops to D.C., and the D.C. Metropolitan Police is reporting to um, uh, Attorney General Pam Bondi. And Trump has said they brought down crime rates in D.C. in 1 week. And he had a press conference talking about his success in D.C. Left a lot of the nation shell shocked, federal takeover, but he's had a press conference where he talked up his success in D.C. And he vowed that Chicago's next. So I'm going to try to share my screen.
They'll all be happy.
Exactly. Now,
By the way, an example, supposing we had a week ago when everybody was being killed and mugged and everything else, despite the phony numbers that were given out, that it was getting better. Brian, do you believe it was getting better or getting worse?
Oh, the crime was getting worse. I mean, I was robbed. It was getting
What
way worse.
happened? How did the other guy come out?
He came out with a briefcase.
Yeah, with your-
Yeah. So, Robert 1, Brian 0.
No, but can you imagine you do this and then you start hearing that they had a 20-year reduction of crime. It's worse. It was worse during the Biden administration than anybody's ever imagined possible. And I guarantee you, he wouldn't be here if those numbers continued. But now we have total safety. We have total security. And for the border, in 3 months, 0 people. These are done by liberal people that do these charts. 0 people came through our border in the last 90 days. Can you believe it? 0. Last year, we had millions of people coming in, and they came in from the wrong locations. They came in, a lot of people that shouldn't be here. So now when we have this event in December, it's going to be very safe. Johnny, you can walk down the street with your beautiful wife.
yeah,
You can take her to dinner if you can get a reservation, which I doubt.
and they're all full, the restaurants.
I know. They're all full. I heard that too. The restaurants the restaurants, since we are doing this, are doing great. And many new restaurants are going to open because, as you know, many closed. Many restaurants closed because the crime was so bad. This will be one of the safest places anywhere on earth. So, I really am honored that the National Guard has done such an incredible job working with the police. And we haven't had to bring in the regular military, which we're willing to do. We have to. And after we do this, we'll go to another location and we'll make it safe also. We're going to make our country very safe. We're going to make our cities very, very safe. Chicago's a mess. You have an incompetent mayor, grossly incompetent. And we'll straighten that one out probably next. That'll be our next one after this. And it won't even be tough. And the people in Chicago, Mr. Vice President, are screaming for us to come. They're wearing red hats, just like this one, but they're wearing red hats. African-American ladies, beautiful ladies, are saying, please, President Trump, come to Chicago. Please. I did great with the black vote, as you know, and they want something to happen. So I think Chicago will be our next, and then we'll help with New York. We're going to help with, and I think a lot of these people that you see on television, they are, including the people in this audience, they'll say bad things about me, and then they'll say, thank God he's here, because half of them got mugged, and they don't want to get mugged again. But
All right, so there you have it. President Trump is saying that Chicago's next. Last week, Chicago Mayor Brandon Johnson said that it can't happen because Trump would need the mayor's approval. He just can't send federal troops into Chicago like he did in D.C. Trump says Chicago's next, which implies that he's already spoken to the Governor Pritzker in Illinois. So there may be some conversations going on behind the scenes, maybe even some backdoor deals that the public's not privy to. But for him to say Chicago's next would imply that he's already spoken to Pritzker. He also called the mayor grossly incompetent. Called him incompetent. The mayor said that Chicago mayor said that Trump was intimidated by intelligent black men. which was the first shot across the bow. And then Trump countered now that said that the mayor is incompetent. In my opinion, this isn't a fair fight because the mayor is dealing with budget constraints. He has to there's a funding gap with the schools in Chicago, the public school system. He also has to fund the police and fund more police to help bring down crime. Where Trump is fighting with federal dollars. He has the Department of Justice at his disposal. He has the military at his disposal. He has the National Guard at his disposal. So it's not a fair fight. It's like, you have the president with a tremendous amount of resources in Chicago with maybe a limited amount of resources given the budget constraints pursuant to the schools. And the mayor has to go to the governor for more funding. And like a lot of states, Chicago is a city that probably uses an outside amount of resources for pursuant to other jurisdictions in the state of Illinois. Like New York City probably commands a tremendous amount of resources in the state of New York. So it's not a fair fight. And Trump said Chicago's next, and he said we're going to federalize D.C. He did it the same day he had the press conference. So we'll see what happens. It looks like Chicago's next. Stay tuned. That's Trump and the GE. Thank you.